If you just got your 2026 Honda CR-V or you're still exploring what it can really do, this video will save you hours of figuring things out. I've gathered 30 useful tips and tricks that apply to all trim levels, from simple convenience shortcuts to smart features hidden deep in the menus. So fasten your seatbelt and get comfortable. This might be the most comprehensive video guide to your CR-V you'll come across. Whether you're driving the base LX or the top Sport Touring Hybrid, you'll find something new that'll make your daily drive easier, safer, and more enjoyable. Let's dive in. Ever wish your CR-V could get a head start on comfort before you even hop in? With remote engine start, it can. Available on all trims except the base LX, it lets you warm up or cool down the cabin right from your key fob. Here's how it works. Press the lock button once, then press and hold the remote start button, the one with a circular arrow, until the parking lights flash a few times. The engine fires up and the climate system automatically targets a comfortable 72 degrees Fahrenheit. No presets needed. Heated seats and defrosters turn on too, and if you've got the top Sport Touring trim, the heated steering wheel joins in for a cozy start. By default, remote start runs for 10 minutes. Want to stop it sooner? Press unlock once, then hold the circular arrow again until the lights flash. Need more time? You can run a second 10-minute cycle, but that's the limit. After 2 starts, it locks you out until you start it normally. It's a smart safeguard in case you press the buttons by accident or someone plays with the fob. When you're ready to go, just step inside, press the brake, and push the engine start button. That confirms the key is with you and activates all systems. Until then, the screens stay off, and the CR-V won't shift into gear. If you try, it'll safely shut down. Here's another nice perk. Using your key fob for remote start doesn't require any subscription. Unlike some other brands that make it a paid feature after a trial period, Honda keeps it free. Always. Prefer not to have both heated seats running during remote starts? No problem. If you have the Sport Touring, go to Vehicle Settings on your main screen, find Climate Control, and toggle off the passenger seat heater for remote starts. For all other trims, use the instrument cluster and the steering wheel roller to get to Vehicle Settings. Remember, when you make a selection with the roller, you'll need to press it in to confirm. If you have an EXL Trail Sport or Sport L with the digital display, your settings are on the right side, so you'll use the right roller. On EX and Sport trims, the settings are on the left, so use the left roller instead. Once there, find the climate control setup and turn the passenger seat heater off. Remote start won't work if a door or tailgate is open, a fob is inside, or fuel is critically low. Just make sure everything's shut and you've got enough gas before trying again. And if you own the Sport Touring trim, here's the best part, you can do all of this right from your phone with the Honda Link app. Download it, activate your 3-month free trial of remote and concierge services, tap remote commands, and hit start. Your CR-V fires up instantly, and you'll see the cabin temperature and countdown right in the app. It's quick, smart, and one of those features you'll end up using way more than you think. If you've just picked up your 2026 CR-V, or you're getting ready to, there's one upgrade I'd recommend adding right away: Lasfit all-weather floor liners. You might know Lasfit for their lighting products, but their floor liners are seriously impressive. They're 3D laser scanned to fit every curve and contour of the CR-V's cabin perfectly. No slipping around, no curling edges, no weird gaps. Just a clean, snug fit that looks like it came straight from the factory. And the installation takes seconds. Literally drop them in and you're good to go. Plus, they cover more floor area than the OEM set and still cost less. They're made from eco-friendly TPE material, soft to the touch, odor-free, and completely free of latex, PVC, or any other harmful substances. It feels like quality right away, not that hard plastic texture you get from cheaper mats. The raised edges and deep channels trap water, snow, sand, and mud, keeping both your carpet and your shoes clean no matter what you track in. Cleanup couldn't be easier either. It's just pull them out, hose them down, and pop them back in. Done. They already make mats for most 2025 and 2026 vehicles, not just Hondas. If you want to grab a set for your CR-V, use the link below in the description. And don't forget to enter my discount code HondaInsider for 20% off your order. I've been using them myself, and honestly, they just make sense. Here's one of those hidden tricks that sounds simple, but it's not for everyone. It's good to decide early whether you want to keep it or turn it off. so you don't accidentally expose your car to rain or risk leaving it open. Picture this. It's blazing hot outside, your CR-V's been sitting in the sun, and the last thing you want is to jump into an oven. Good news, you don't even need to start the engine to let that heat out. Just press the unlock button once, then press and hold it a second time. Boom! All 4 windows roll down together. Let go when it feels right. That stale hot air gone in seconds. Now, if you're worried about accidentally triggering it right before a rainstorm, or you'd rather disable it altogether, here's how to disable this feature. If you have the Sport Touring trim, go to Vehicle Settings on your main screen, Door and Window Setup, and toggle Remote Window Control to Off. For all other trims, use the instrument cluster display and the steering wheel roller. Like in a previous tip, the side of the steering wheel roller you'll use depends on your trim. On LX, EX, and Sport, it's on the left, while on higher trims, it's on the right. Open Vehicle Settings, find Door Setup, then Remote Window Control and switch it off for peace of mind. To unlock your CR-V, you can always use the unlock button on your key fob. But if you have an EX trim or higher, you've also got Smart Entry. Just grab the driver's door handle. By default, only that door unlocks. Grab the front passenger handle and all doors unlock. Now, if you've got impatient passengers like I do and want all doors to unlock when you open the driver's door, here's how to change it. On all trims except Sport Touring, use your instrument cluster. Go to Vehicle Settings, Keyless Access Setup, then Door Unlock Mode, and switch it to all doors. On the Sport Touring, do the same steps on the main touchscreen instead. Open Vehicle Settings, select Keyless Access Setup, then Door Unlock Mode, and change it to all doors. If your CR-V's key fob battery dies, or even the vehicle's battery, you're not stranded. Flip the fob over, slide the small release, and pull out the mechanical key. Under the driver's door handle, you'll find a hidden key slot. Insert, turn, and you're in. To start the engine with a dead fob battery, press the brake, hold the fob up to the start button, and press it. The CR-V will read the chip inside the fob and start right up. A small but life-saving backup when you need it most. If you're sitting in your CR-V and just want to listen to music or charge your phone, here's the trick. Don't press the brake. Simply tap the engine start-stop button twice. That puts your CR-V in accessory mode. Your screens turn on, audio system works, and charging ports stay active, all without starting the engine. If you have an EXL, Sport L, or Sport Touring, your CR-V comes with a feature that's easy to love, and just as easy to forget. Driver Position Memory. It lets you save 2 custom seat positions, perfect if you share the car. Each one links to one of the 2 key fobs that come with your CR-V. Start the car, adjust your seat exactly how you like it. Press the Set button on the driver's door. Within 5 seconds, press Memory 1 or Memory 2. You'll hear a beep confirming it's saved. Now the cool part? Next time you unlock and open the driver's door with your key fob, the seat automatically slides to your saved position. Your fob also remembers things like climate preferences, vehicle settings such as door unlock mode and walk-away auto lock. Grabbed the wrong key fob? No problem. Just press your memory button on the door and it'll move the seat back to your setting. The only thing missing, memory-linked side mirrors. If Honda added those, this setup would be perfect. Here's a bonus tip. When you turn off the engine and open the door, the seat automatically slides back a bit to make getting out easier. In your CR-V, any trim, you can fine-tune a few key settings for comfort and convenience. The front seat belts have adjustable anchor points, so you can slide them up or down to better match your height. The steering wheel is also fully adjustable. Just pull the lever beneath the column to tilt or telescope it until you find your perfect driving position. Both the driver and passenger sun visors can swing over to the side window to block glare, and they even slide out for extra coverage. Perfect for those low morning or evening rays. In the back, the rear seat backs can recline slightly for extra comfort on long drives, or fold flat when you need more cargo space. And if you have a gasoline model without the hybrid battery, the cargo floor has 2 positions, a higher one for a flat load surface with hidden storage underneath, or a lower one for extra vertical space. Finally, on the EXL and Sport Touring trims, there's a clever little tray inside the armrest. When you're not using it, You can neatly store it under the lid. Why other trims don't include it is anyone's guess. When you're squeezing into a tight parking spot, folding the mirrors can make all the difference. Unlike the Pilot or Passport, which have power folding mirrors, the CRV keeps things simple. You just fold them in manually like this. Need to refuel with a short neck gas can? No problem. Every CRV comes with a special funnel tucked in the trunk. To open the fuel door, simply unlock your CRV and press on the door. It'll pop right open. There's no gas cap to twist off. Just insert the nozzle or use the funnel if you're filling from a can. And once you lock your CRV, the fuel door locks too, so no one can siphon your gas. If you have an EXL or higher trim, you already know you've got a convenient power tailgate. But did you know it also remembers your preferred height? If you've got a low garage ceiling or a pesky tree branch overhead, you can set the tailgate to stop exactly where you want it. Just open it to your ideal height, press and hold the close button until you hear 2 beeps, and that's it. From now on, it'll stop at that height every time. Arms full of groceries, backpacks, or camping gear? If you're driving the Sport Touring, a simple kicking motion under the center of the rear bumper, with your key fob nearby, automatically opens the tailgate thanks to the hands-free access feature. No buttons, no juggling, just a quick kick, and you're in. Done loading? Kick again in the same spot to close it. Once you've tried it, it's hard to imagine going back. Stuck in a long red light or crawling through rush hour? Brake hold, standard on all trims, makes stopping easier. After buckling up, press the brake hold button. When you stop, lift your foot off the brake. The car stays put until you press the gas. Brake lights stay on so drivers behind know you're stopped. Once activated, you don't need to press it again. When the green hold light appears on the dash, take your foot off the brake. It stays active until you turn it off, and it even reactivates the next time you start the car. For safety, if the CRV idles for about 10 minutes, the parking brake automatically engages. Using the CRV's electronic parking brake is simple. Pull up the switch next to the gear shifter to engage it. To release, press the switch down while holding the brake pedal, just like a traditional handbrake. It can also release automatically. Just buckle your seatbelt, shift into drive or reverse, and press the gas. Want a cleaner instrument cluster or one that matches your vibe? It's easy to personalize on the EXL and higher trims. Use the right steering wheel roller to open gauge display settings, then select Gauge Design. Cycle through the layouts and pick your favorite, modern or simple. The left side of the cluster, on a side note, displays your audio and phone information. Your CRV lets you customize when the doors lock and unlock, so it works exactly how you want. By default, the doors lock automatically once you reach about 10 miles per hour. If you'd rather have them lock as soon as you shift out of park, go to Vehicle Settings on your main screen if you have a Sport Touring, then find Door Setup. Auto Door Lock, and choose your preferred timing. For all other trims, use the instrument cluster settings instead. Open Vehicle Settings, Door Setup, Auto Door Lock, and pick the option that fits you best. You can also customize when the doors unlock. If you have the Sport Touring, go to Vehicle Settings, Door Setup, then Auto Door Unlock on your main screen and select from when the driver's door opens, when shifted to park, when the ignition turns off, or turn it off completely to keep all doors locked until you unlock them manually. For all other trims, use the instrument cluster settings instead. Open Vehicle Settings, Door Setup, Auto Door Unlock, and choose your preferred option. Ever wish your CRV felt a little more yours? The 2026 CRV Sport Touring makes that possible with its driver profile system, letting each driver lock in their own personalized setup that includes your preferred display layout, connected phones and Bluetooth pairings, audio and navigation presets, linked Google account, favorite apps from Google Play. For example, when my wife connects her Android phone, she's instantly signed into her Google account. Spotify opens with her playlists, and her favorite apps like Peacock and Audible appear exactly how she left them. When I switch to my profile, my iPhone connects to Apple CarPlay, Prime Video, and Waze pop up. My Google account signs in automatically. and even the last screen I used reopens. If it also had memory-linked side mirrors, that would have made it perfect. But nope, still missing on the CR-V. And unlike the larger Passport, the driver profiles here don't save seat positions, climate settings, instrument cluster layout, or other vehicle settings either. Here's something to know from real-world use. The memory buttons on the door only adjust the seat. They don't switch driver profiles. So before starting the car from inside, make sure to select your profile on the main screen. If you start the engine remotely though, the system skips that step automatically. To switch later, just tap a profile icon in the top right corner and select Change Profile, or go to Home Profile Settings and choose or create the one you want. You can also rename profiles, which makes it more personal, especially if you share your CR-V with family or friends. Now, if only Honda let you add a photo or theme color, maybe that's one for the next update. Inside the owner's profile menu, under Manage Profiles, you can decide what other users can do, like installing apps, receiving calls, or having admin access. It's perfect for parents who don't want their teens getting distracted while driving. Under Manage Profiles, you can even set a pin lock on the owner's profile. Perfect if you want to make sure your teen, or anyone else, can't access admin settings or change them back. More smart CR-V features are coming soon, so if this helped you out, give it a thumbs up and stick around for the next one. If you've got the 2026 CR-V Sport Touring, this one's for you. Ever wonder what else your CR-V's built-in screen can do, besides maps and playlists? Thanks to the integrated Google system, you now have access to the Google Play Store right from your dashboard. Just tap the Play Store icon and boom, you'll find a growing list of apps made specifically for in-car use. Some of the standouts? Waze, Prime Video, Audible, and even Peacock and HBO. A great mix whether you're killing time in the parking lot or cruising down the highway. Quick heads up, not every app you'd expect is here. As of filming, Netflix and SiriusXM aren't available in the Play Store. So if maybe satellite radio's your thing, you'll still need to use Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. Installing apps is simple. Tap the app, hit install, follow the prompts. And once it's installed, you'll find it on your home screen, usually tucked on the last page. Stick around and I'll show you how to move it up front for quick access. Planning to stream something while parked? The video playback feature works great, but only when the vehicle's in park. Once you shift into gear, it shuts off automatically for safety. Here's a bonus trick. Normally, for safety reasons, Hondas shut off after about 20 minutes of idling. But if you're watching a video, playback keeps the system running. Not watching anything but still want the screen to stay on longer? Just buckle the driver's seatbelt. Yep, that's all it takes. If you ever want to clear some space or remove an app from your CR-V's system, just head to General Settings, Advanced Settings, then find Apps at the bottom of the page. From there, select the app you don't need and tap Uninstall. It's the quickest way to free up storage, especially if you've added several apps from the Google Play Store that you don't use. One small but handy update in the 2026 CR-V. Managing your radio presets is easier than ever. To save a station, just press and hold an empty preset slot, or hold down one you want to replace. Here's the real improvement. Deleting a preset is just as simple. Press and hold the preset, and a delete option pops up at the top of the screen. Tap it, and it's gone. No clutter, no guesswork, just the stations you actually want. Bonus tip, head to General Settings. System volume to fine-tune voice guidance, phone call volume, and more, keeping navigation calm and calls crystal clear. Here's a neat trick most CR-V owners never notice. You can actually aim the sound wherever you want with audio zones, available on every trim. You can focus the audio on just the driver's side or the front seats, which is great if you're listening to a podcast, or using navigation while keeping things quieter for passengers in the back. And if this was new to you, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more hidden CR-V features. Put the CR-V in reverse and the rear-view camera pops up instantly on the central display. You can switch between wide, normal, or top-down views. Perfect whether you're squeezing into a tight spot or backing out of your driveway. On EX trims and above, the system adds rear cross traffic monitor, which watches for approaching cars from the side as you back up. It's always on when you need it, but a quick tap on the screen lets you turn it off if you want. If you're using a bike rack or something similar, it's smart to temporarily turn off two features: the parking sensors, which would otherwise beep, and the low-speed braking system, which might think your bike rack is an obstacle. This keeps things quiet and avoids unnecessary braking alerts. After you turn off the car, though, the parking sensors stay off, but the low-speed braking control automatically turns back on for safety precautions. I just wish Honda let it stay off, especially when you know what you're doing. One of the smartest features in the new Sport Touring? The built-in Google system, and yes, it's just as convenient as it sounds. You can control a ton of features completely hands-free. Just say, "OK Google," press the talk button on the steering wheel, or tap the mic icon on your screen, and you're good to go. Heading out? "OK Google, I'd like some coffee."
Here's what I found along your route for coffee.
Need a quick forecast? What's the weather tomorrow in Orlando, Florida?
Tomorrow in Orlando, it'll be mostly sunny with a high of 80 and a low of 64.
Want to warm things up? Set the temperature to 72 degrees.
Okay, changing the temperature to 72 degrees.
Pro tip: if you press and hold the talk button instead, your smartphone assistant takes over. For me, that's Siri, just like saying, "Hey Siri" on your phone. If you have the Sport Touring trim and like seeing turn-by-turn directions right in your instrument cluster, you're in for a treat. Google Maps integrates directly into the CR-V's display. Just use the right side steering wheel roller to scroll to the navigation page. Directions will appear live as you drive, and even if you switch to another screen, prompts will still pop up exactly when you need them. And if you prefer using Waze or Apple Maps through your phone, those directions show up on the cluster too. One thing I still don't quite get though, the EXL and Sport L trims used to have this feature in earlier models, but it's now exclusive to the Sport Touring. Caught in the rain? On the Sport Touring, just set the wipers to auto, and the built-in sensors adjust their speed automatically as the rain picks up or slows down. To turn the feature off, just move the stalk out of auto. Quick tip: switch it off before going through a car wash, or the brushes might trigger the wipers unexpectedly. Driving at night? Honda's Auto High Beam, standard on all CR-V trims, helps keep you safe by automatically switching between high and low beams, depending on traffic and surrounding light. A front-facing camera detects headlights, taillights, and streetlights, giving you better visibility without blinding others. To use it, set the headlight lever to auto. It activates when you're driving 25 miles per hour or faster. The lever is in low beam. It's dark and no vehicles are detected ahead. Look for the A icon on the dash when it's active. Need a quick flash or want to keep the high beams on? Pull the lever toward you for a flash or push it forward to lock the high beams. This temporarily disables auto high beam until you switch it back. If you often park near a porch or walkway and want a little extra light at night, your CR-V lets you choose how long the headlights stay on after shutting off the engine. By default, they stay lit for 15 seconds, but you can set them to turn off immediately when you close the driver's door, or extend the time if you prefer more light. To adjust it, go to Vehicle Settings, Lighting Setup, then Headlight Auto Off Timer. On the Sport Touring, you'll find this in the main touchscreen menu. On other trims, use the instrument cluster and steering wheel roller to make your selection. There's more than one way to lock up your CR-V. Pick what works best for you. On any trim, press the lock button on your key fob, or if you don't have it handy, press the lock button inside the driver's or passenger's door. With Smart Entry, your CR-V beeps 10 times as a warning if the fob isn't nearby. If the fob is with you, it stays silent. On EX and higher trims with Smart Entry, tap the ridged section on the door handle while your fob is on you. Done loading groceries? Just press the lock button under the Honda badge on the tailgate. Easy. Want it fully automatic? On EX and above, you can enable walkaway auto lock. Once the engine is off and your fob is on you, just close the doors and walk away. Your CR-V locks itself with a confirmation beep. It's off by default, so here's how to turn it on. On Sport Touring, go to Vehicle Settings on the touchscreen, Door Setup, toggle Walkaway Auto Lock. On other trims, except the base LX, which does not have it, use the instrument cluster, Vehicle Settings, Door Setup, Walkaway Auto Lock. Enable. A small tweak, but when your hands are full, groceries, backpacks, or even your toddler's soccer gear, it's a lifesaver. Resetting the tire pressure system on your CRV might sound more complicated than it really is. It just depends on your trim. On all trims except the Sport Touring, use the steering wheel controls. Scroll to Vehicle Settings, press the roller in, and choose TPMS Reset. Calibrate. Wait a second, and that's it. If you've got the Sport Touring, it's all done through the touchscreen. Go to Settings, tap TPMS Calibration, select Calibrate, and the warning light disappears. Just a heads up, cold weather can drop your tire pressure, so that light might come on after a chilly night. But if it pops up again right after calibration, you may have a slow leak and should get it checked. And unlike bigger Hondas like the Pilot or Ridgeline, the CRV still doesn't show each tire's exact pressure, just one warning light when something's off. To check when your next oil change is due, use the steering wheel roller to scroll to the maintenance screen on your instrument cluster. You'll see your oil life displayed as a percentage. 100% means fresh oil, while 15% or less triggers a reminder that service is coming up. If your mechanic forgot to reset it after the oil change, no worries. Open Vehicle Settings, then select Maintenance Reset. On the Sport Touring, you'll find it right in the main touchscreen menu, and choose the service you want to reset. On all other trims, use the instrument cluster display and your steering wheel roller. Scroll to Vehicle Settings, then roll up to find the Maintenance Reset screen. Press the roller to select either B Service Oil Change or All Service, depending on what was done. Press the roller in again to confirm, and that's it. Want to rest your foot on a long drive? Every CRV comes with both standard and adaptive cruise control, so you can choose what works best for the road ahead. For standard cruise control, press the cruise button on the steering wheel. The white cruise icon on the dash means it's ready. Accelerate to your desired speed, then press Set. The icon turns green and your CRV maintains that speed. Use the toggle switch. Tap up for +1 mile per hour, down for -1 mile per hour. Press up or down the toggle and hold it to adjust in 5 miles per hour steps. But be mindful, it's easy to add more speed than you planned. You can cancel by tapping the brake, pressing cancel, or turning it off with the cruise button. To resume your last set speed, press RES. For adaptive cruise control, ideal for traffic or long highway trips, press and hold the distance button, the one with stacked bars, until you hear a beep. Then just tap it to choose your following distance. Each bar equals roughly 1 car length. Press Set and your CRV automatically adjusts speed to maintain that gap. The latest CRV Sport Touring comes with Honda's most advanced touchscreen yet, and you can easily make it feel more personal. Here's how: tap all apps to see everything that's available. To hide an app, simply uncheck it. To move one, press and hold, then drag it wherever you want, even to a new page. Want it off your screen for now? Slide it to the top to hide it. And here's a bonus tip. Press and hold any app on the left sidebar to replace it with one of your favorites, like Spotify, for quick one-touch access. Once your layout looks right, tap back or home to save it. It's simple, fast, and a great way to keep your favorite features right at your fingertips. To reset Trip A or Trip B on any trim, go to the fuel range screen in your instrument cluster. Use the steering wheel roller to highlight the trip you want, then press the roller in to reset it. But here's the neat part for the Sport Touring. You can do it right from the touchscreen. Open the Trip Computer app, tap Menu, choose Trip A or Trip B, and decide when it resets. Every time you refuel, when you turn the ignition off, or keep it on manual reset if you prefer tracking it yourself. Do you have any tips or tricks you'd like me to cover in a future episode? Or maybe you've discovered a few of your own. Share them in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you.